He's an open murderer! You don't like me! Oh, I'm angry!
Leaning over me and... No, stop it. Stupid authority figure sexual fantasy. Time to leave.
Wow, you got a thing for the doctor. Bad girl. I approve, though. Onward we go. But the question is, considering we're in the dream world and now we're in a psychology office, where could it possibly go from here? Oh. In the future, when everything glows, one man with a frickin' mohawk made of frickin' hollow signs would appear. Will you pick the red pill or the blue pill? This is the danger zone. You imagine? Oh, the eye in the sky is watching. What in the world's going on here? Huh.
What do you mean I need a permit? I have a permit. I paid a fucking fortune for this permit.
Your permit is no longer valid. You'll need to have it renewed. You have 24 hours to comply.
Fuck off. You have 24 hours to comply.
Well, that makes absolutely no sense. If you do not comply, you will be detained and your food cart confiscated.
If you so much as touch Carl, I will cut off your testicles and make a kebab.
Threats are counterproductive and punishable by law. You have
How does it feel working for a fascist fucking regime, trampling all over the working people?
She got some spice to her.
Yeah, great health coverage, no overtime, pays decent. 24 hours.
I mean, the guy is just doing his job. Am I being called on my face? What?
Hey,
Hey, where are you?
just leaving therapy on my way to the shop. What's up?
Really?
Neck deep. Would I be a bad boyfriend if I asked you to stop by that place with the crazy person and the good food?
Nella bites? Sure. And lazy, not bad.
Huh.
Not bad boyfriend,
So
lazy
that's
boyfriend.
projecting out of
What do you
her
want?
eyeballs?
Your pick. Nothing...
Exotic. Affirmative. I'll stop by Nella's right now. I should be at your office in 15?
Alright.
Thanks. You're the best.
I am. See you soon.
Press to see goals. The flashing icons indicate a new goal. Okay. You know, I kind of feel bad for the girl with the food cart. I mean, I admit she's being a little rude to a guy that's just doing his job, although she's probably right. It seems like there's a lot of anti-government kind of sentiments going on right now. A lot of people are like, they're watching us, man. And they're protesting. And you can see things are obviously not doing too well. Not too off from the way our lives are today, but let me go talk to her, see if she says anything. Hey, what's up?
Nella. Street chef, Marxist, spark plug, and friend of mine. I do love her, in smaller doses.
Alright, well, let's talk to your friend.
Did you see that?
I can't believe the eye is harassing Nella. She sells food. It's not like she's doing anything illegal. Is she? I mean,
Well,
I know
no,
she's politically involved,
she just had
but
a
there's no law against
invalid,
being Marxist.
you know, work ID or whatever that she has to get updated. I kind of feel bad for her because, I mean, 24 hours? This city looks like it could be rather hectic to try to get something like that done overnight. I mean, I don't know for sure, but still 24 hours seems kind of, you know, shitty. I mean, are they charging extensive amounts of money and not letting her get her permit? She can't afford it. I mean, she's running a little cart selling, like, what looks like hot dogs or sausages. Can't imagine she makes the best money.
I shouldn't get involved. I have enough on my plate and I'm running late and I'm already neck deep in the Uminska campaign.
No.
I can't
Screw
believe
that.
the eye.
We're getting
What was all that
involved.
about?
Fucking eye. Making up shit so that they can harass anyone who doesn't toe the line. Now I'm going to waste the whole afternoon standing in line at the district office for a permit I don't fucking need. Never mind that this is just a tip of the garbage heap. They're restricting transit between sectors, adding more security to all the metro stations and ports, requiring paperwork for anything beyond local lines. I mean, what the fuck? I knew Parliament was tight with the syndicate, but this is Chungo, man. They're planning something. Probably going to hunt down and arrest revolutionaries next. That's me fucked then.
I'm sure
Word
you're...
is they rounded up all the European Liberty folks in the Berlin district last week, detained them on suspicion of terrorism. Terrorism! For speaking their minds. And okay, for releasing clouds of biograffiti. I know that clique, they're harmless. It was just a call to action. That's fucking terrorism now.
Scary.
I'm a little concerned. I'm not sure
Scary.
I want to ask.
That's exactly what it is. And your candidate isn't going to change anything for the better.
Maybe not. But Uminska won't change anything for the worse either. Unlike Konstantin Wolf.
Oh my god, this
Kaiser
is almost
Constantine.
perfect considering the election
If
was
that
just out
shrine
and
gets
people are
elected,
so
I'm moving to
divided.
Paris.
They'd never let you in.
One of the conglomerate city-states of North America, then. Newport, the fucking Republic of Los Angeles, hell, even Bostonia. Anywhere but Kaiser's Europe.
That's why Leia Uminska is the best choice. No one's going to put the Marxists in office, Nela. At least my candidate has a fighting chance. And she is a socialist.
She's a moderate,
my.
Zoe. A moderate! What's the point in that? Moderation is just another word for compromise. Anyway, what are you having?
Having?
Lunch, Zozo. For your chorbo. Listen, I have a new supplier for pork wurst. The collective down on Caprova. Organic meat, the real deal. None of that vat-grown slop. Don't know how they do it. Connections on
enough.
high, plenty of mouses swapping hands.
Is
but
this
they're
who I was
right
supposed to be
out,
buying
I
food
think.
from, though? Pork sausages or cheese soup? I'll actually say the cheese soup sounds kind of interesting. Let's try
Pork
that.
sausages sound delicious, but there's a place it's safe when it comes to food. Europolitan through and through. No tolerance for organic meats. I'm working on it, but baby steps.
Okay, well, let's see what the pork sausage
Pork sausages sound totally delicious. I'm not sure Reza will agree, but he needs to be more adventurous when it comes to his diet.
You know, honestly, I don't really feel as I get to choose what somebody else eats in terms of that. So if he'd prefer cheese soup, and that's what I was already going to go with, I'd normally just say, hey, well, I'll get you, cheese soup, and I'll get the pork sausage, but I want cheese soup as well,
Pork sausages
so...
sound delicious. I'm gonna have to
Onward.
go with the cheese soup. Again.
Dobra, coming up. You should join the protest this afternoon. We're marching on the sector office.
I think it would take a lot more than a political rally for Mira to give me time off. I'm gonna have to pass.
Smart
So
girl.
it seems
We'll probably
our
get beaten by
political
the bull and
views
tossed in the
between
zona. Just
supposedly
another fucking
this
mundane
character
protest.
and the
you
person
go.
that's cooking
Thanks,
are
Nella.
If we
different,
reconsider, we'll head out
which
around
is
noon.
interesting.
Time to let those cunts know we're watching the Watchmen.
Huh. In the future, where there's food stands everywhere. Oh, there's a bunch of food carts, so I could get food from any of them? Or what if I skipped going to her and went to some of these other ones? Could I get food somewhere else?
Today's special is deep-fried Cambodian tarantula. Can I get you a baker's dozen? Scorpion on a stick, that's it. Best in pro past.
I mean, it doesn't really sound good to me, but I'm not hating. That's just, I guess, my personal preference is not to eat spider and or scorpion, but hey, what do I know? Maybe it's really good.
We've got steaming hot xiaolong bao, shark gao, chong yu bing, best in pro past. What can I get you?
I love Asian food. I don't know exactly whether this is Chinese, Korean, Japanese, or other, but moving on.
You look
Where?
like you could need some directions, miss.
I really like the way this game looks. The only thing I will say is I wish that the background was a little less blurry looking, because they have so much potential to make such a cool environment. And I don't know what kind of budget they had. From what I've seen, it looks like it was a crowd-funded project, so probably not nearly as much as a AAA title. But I actually wish that AAA titles would take a little more risk and make things that were more interesting like this. This has a great premise for a game, and I think just with the budget they have, they've done such a great job with this game. It's interesting. You got a little cowboy bird over here. Your guide to Propast. Okay, so I guess that's the area we're in, Propast? Hello, Mr. Random Person Guy. Waiting for somebody, perhaps? What's this?
Billions of people use the Dream Machine. I find that hard to comprehend. 1 in 5 people access Dreamtime at least once a week. Madness.
Yeah, it's called People Hate Reality, and I completely understand where they're going through.
Ahoy, can I get your order? Dolly dolly?
Looks like there's a lot of food places. Yeah, that's interesting. Like, I've seen a lot of people like this. They have the hollow mohawk. It's not even like real hair, it's just like a holograph. His head looks a little odd, but hey, who's the judge? I think it's cool that basically looks like in the future 2 races can pretty much hang out and nothing, you know, against that. I think that's really neat. Show love one another. Be free. I notice this game kind of pushes a lot of sensitive topics, you know, interracial grouping, freaking political views. Yeah, see, that's another thing. Like those billboards in the background there, I could probably see them better if they weren't so blurry.
Before the soda wars, there were a lot more soft drink flavors. I wouldn't know. I grew up with bingo. I'm a bing girl. Bing girl? Whatever.
So, soda's been outlawed, or at least people have found out that how deadly soda can be?
Best dream time yesterday.
What did you do?
Well, I started with my own creation, and then I mixed in one of Chabayer's dreams. The one with the balls?
El Toro Gigante, 5 stars in the Dream Store.
That's the one. Totally surreal.
I just bought the latest Barkley bundle. That's next weekend sorted. I'm not leaving the flat.
I'm not a big Baku fan.
Interesting. So, people are more or less spending their time off. Like, most people would spend their time doing stuff, and people would be considered, you know, if you're dreaming, would be considered kind of like a waste of time, but people are paying to dream. Life is short enough, guys. Don't you want to actually try to experience life? But then again, looking around, what kind of life could this personally say? I mean, don't get me wrong. This all looks cool. And having, like, a city life like this would probably be a really interesting experience. Tons of things to do, but at the same time, is this really life? Would people, you know, from the past look at this and go, this isn't living? Or vice versa? Would this be considered a better evolution upon how living is now? Perceptive things are kind of interesting to me. How people would choose to live their lives if they were given the chance. Would you want to live basically in this type of time zone? Would you want to be able to, like, dream your own dreams that come by random, or would you like to be able to buy them from a store? I mean, in some ways, I could see that being really cool. You get to, you know, live an experience or see something that you wouldn't naturally ever get to experience, because dreams are kind of random. And in this world, it's pretty much something that you can choose by choice. But would that take the fun, the excitement out of having a good dream? Because you can have one whenever you want? It's kind of like you burn yourself out on something, you know? Like, if you ate pizza every day, would pizza still be awesome? Probably not. All the holographic haircuts. Like, I'm not judging, but that does not replace hair, damn you! That does not replace hair. He's interesting. So, it looks like I have 2 options. I can either go that way, or I can go... Can I go this way? It looks like I can. I bet you this is one of those decisions. So I can't go that way. Part of me mostly wants to go this way because it looks like it's more interesting, more color, and I'm kind of into the bright colors, but at the same time, looks like there's stuff down there. And there is a lot of soldiers just walking around with normal people. Should I be concerned? And that's stuck on a loop. You can tell. That guy literally just walked by. You know what? I'm going to actually sit here. I wonder if I sit here, whether or not the same guy will walk by me again. Hang on. Let's wait and find out. We'll like, fast forward. Hang on. There's a guy with him. And this time he seems to be walking by himself. So at least they tried to, you know, make it a little less conspicuous. But I kind of noticed that after standing there for a bit. Alright, let's head down in here and see what happens. Dieter, gross, dependable. It's like green pollution over there. I don't know where to go. Should I go to the left or should I go that way? Well, you know what? I guess we'll find out next time. Sorry, guys. I will see you on the next exciting edition of Dreamfall Chapters.